Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. What nasty weather out there today, yeah? I got caught up in the weather. I apologize about that. But better safe than sorry, right? Travel slow and you'll get to your destination. Today, stop the spread of public dog park etiquette. Stop the spread. Public dog park etiquette every pet owner must know. And this entire week, we're going to be talking about how to prevent germs, parasites, viruses, because all this your dog can catch at public parks. And especially public dog parks where you take them casually, you want them to play, but you have to be careful because bills, emergency room, pet room, hospital can get very expensive. All right, let's start off with some jokes. And the theme today is avoiding parasites, germs, and viruses, right? The dog who thinks the water bowl is a jacuzzi walked straight into the communal bowl, sat down, and wagged his tail like it was a spa day. Three dogs lined up to drink afterward, like nothing happened. He's not hydrating, he's flavoring the broth. The cat who thinks dog parks are beneath her took her once in a stroller for social exposure. She hissed at a golden retriever for breathing near her and then stared at me like, "You brought me here to a flea market with tails?" I'm just warming up. The dog who leaves more than paw prints. He zoomed around the park, did his business, and ran off like he dropped a smoke bomb. Meanwhile, I'm chasing it with a bag like it's rolling tumbleweed in the Wild West. The only thing spreading faster than germs, my shame. The cat who's judging the scene from the fence sat perched on the fence like a park supervisor, watching dogs slobber, bark, and roll in dirt. Didn't say a word, but I've never felt so evaluated by someone under 10 pounds. The dog who thinks leashes are optional. Dog park sign says leash your dog until inside the gate. He saw the gate and made a break for it like it was the final lap of the Indy 500. Public etiquette tip: if your dog can dodge 6 humans and a bench, he's ready for the Olympics, not off leash freedom. The cat who brought hand sanitizer, figuratively, carried her in a carrier to observe calmly. She pulled her tail in, hissed at a sneeze from across the field, and acted like the CDC sent her. She's not antisocial, she's pro biohazard awareness. The dog who licks everything but his own bowl. He licked a stick, another dog's face, a stranger's knee, and a pigeon feather. But his own sanitized water bottle? No thanks, I don't like plastic. Sir, you just mouth kissed a squirrel toy that's lived outside since 2019. Again, thank you for joining me late today. I got caught up in traffic, but I am here and we're going to talk about stop the spread public dog park etiquette every pet owner must follow. Public dog parks offer endless opportunities for exercise, socialization, and fun, but they also come with hidden health risks, from contagious viruses like parvoviruses and kennel cough to parasites like giardia and roundworms. One quick visit to an unclean park can expose your dog to serious illnesses. That's why every responsible pet owner must know the essential rules of public dog park etiquette. In this comprehensive guide, we'll show you how to protect your dog's health with smart, vet-approved hygiene habits, avoid common germ hotspots, and promote a cleaner park environment for all, whether you're a new dog parent or a seasoned park goer. These must-follow practices will help stop the spread of dangerous pathogens while enhancing your dog's overall safety and well-being. If you want to enjoy the dog park without putting your pup at risk, this is a guide you cannot afford to skip. All right, before we proceed with the show today, I'm going to give you a pet deal. Can be a great show without a pet deal. I love pet deals. For that, we're going to go to hlcpets.com. Let me scroll to the top. And you have everything you need here in terms of dog TV, U.S. service animals. You want to register your pup into and convert it into an emotional support animals, one-stop shop, U.S. service animals. You have Nom Nom, odor, live odor-free, pet plate. Everything is here, FXW, pet treatery. And one of my favorites is Purina, your pet, our passion. We promise to enrich pet lives, to champion high-quality nutrition, to drive breakthrough innovations, to care for the patients. And you can get everything here. I mean about everything. And these are the different brands Purina offers. Frisky, Purina One, Fancy Feast, Tidy Cats, Purina Treats. Purple Leash Project. Purina helps create pet-friendly domestic violence shelters. Through Purple Leash Project, Purina is helping to create safe spaces for abused survivors and their pets so they can escape the heat together. Let's watch this quick infomercial.
Our pets. They just know when to push us. Give us more when we need it most. They make the golden years more golden. Routines more exciting. New beginnings less scary. They make the world more beautiful. Our pets give us their best. Every day. In every way. And because of our pets, Purina is doing more of the things that matter. For the ones who matter most. Nutrition is at the heart of what we do. But it's not all we do. Purina cares here. And here.
Today, we're talking about stopping the spread, public dog park etiquettes every pet owner must follow. And just before we move forward, yes, my cat eats Purina. That's why I'm showing it. And I got this in a box, a big deal. This is with extra gravy. Friskies with chicken and savory gravy. And extra gravy. Look at it, I'm talking about it and Bob is moving. Bob, relax. Here, let me give you quick snack. All right, you behave so great. Stop the spread, public dog park etiquette every pet owner must follow. Dog parks can be paradise for pups, but they can also be a breeding ground for germs, viruses, and parasites if pet parents aren't careful. In this essential show, we're covering the do's and don'ts of public dog park etiquette to keep your canine companion safe, healthy, and happy during every dog park visit. Why dog park etiquette matters. Public dog parks are shared spaces, meaning one careless pet owner can impact the health of dozens of dogs, from highly contagious viruses like parvoviruses and kennel cough to invisible threats like intestinal worms and giardia. Dog parks can quickly become hotspots for diseases if hygiene is neglected. Maintaining proper etiquette isn't just polite, it's vital to stopping the spread of illnesses. Top germs your dog can get at a public dog park. Shared water bowls, stay away. Communal toys, puddles of standing water, uncollected pet waste, high traffic gates and benches. Avoiding these areas or cleaning before and after use can dramatically reduce the risk of exposure to harmful pathogens. Now, remember, I am going to be visiting many of the dog parks available, public dog parks throughout New York City, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island. I'm going to be visiting all of them. But I just want to show you these come in different colors. And this is a dog bone. You bring this with you to the dog park. It has this little clip over here. You can clip to the leash, but you can do this very light, or you can do this, the classic bow, right? Only for your dog or cat, not to be sharing. Again, if you missed yesterday's episode, go to YouTube, Pets Rule Show, and watch it. You know, you want to be friendly, you want to be polite, but you don't want expensive pet bills, and let's avoid those. All right, avoiding these areas or cleaning before and after use can dramatically reduce the risk of exposure to harmful pathogens. Clean habits every dog owner must practice. I'm going to give you 5 of them. Pick up poop promptly. Leaving waste behind spreads parasites like roundworms and hookworms. Always carry extra bags and dispose of waste properly. Bring your own water bowl. Communal bowls are notorious for spreading bacteria and viruses. Use a portable, collapsible bowl and refill from your own clean water bottle. Again, portable, collapsible bowl. They come in different colors. You can get them on Amazon. Many neighborhood pet stores will probably have them. Avoid visiting if your dog shows signs of illness, coughing, diarrhea, lethargy, or vomiting. Keep your pup home and consult a vet. Wipe paws and undercarriage post play. A simple wipe down can remove germs, allergens, and harmful residues before your dog licks them off. Stay up to date on vaccines and parasite prevention. Make sure your dog is vaccinated and on a year-round parasite prevention plan to prevent against heartworms, fleas, ticks, and intestinal parasites. Responsible behavior makes a safer park for all. Monitor your dog's behavior and step in if play gets too rough. Do not bring aggressive or unvaccinated dogs to shared spaces. Limit visit time if the park is overcrowded. More dogs mean higher risk. Clean up after your dog, not just once, but every time. All right, let's take a quick break. And it's time for breaking pet news, right? Breaking pet news. So, for breaking pet news, I am going to give you 3 pieces of breaking pet news. That's 3. One of them, I'm going to show you a great article. Should you take your dog to a dog park? Yes or no? Well, I'm going to share an article with you. You can read and listen, there's risk to everything you do, especially bringing your dog to a public park. And if you're listening to the show carefully, if you see dog parents not cleaning up after their pup, you can say something, but be wary because that's how you catch worms, all types of worms that can be fatal to your dog, right? New York City is considering legalizing cats in bodegas. This is the second piece of news addressing their long-standing presence and popularity despite being technically banned under current food safety laws. I don't know how that's going to work, but listen, maybe they could work around the food safety laws. And number 3 piece of news, American Humane Society 15th Annual Hero Dog Awards nominations now open. The Oscars for Canines returns to honor America's most heroic dogs for the 15th year. And I'm going to take you to all 3 breaking news so that you can see for yourself how to get there. This entire week I've been sharing this. Type in American Humane Society at the on your web browser on there. You're going to be able to vote. Nominations are now open. Upload your favorite photo by July 14th, and you can nominate for law enforcement and first responder dogs, service and guide hearing dogs, emerging hero and shelter dogs, therapy dogs, and military dogs. These are the 5 options. And that's right, go on there. Number 2 piece of news. Protecting your pets from heat stroke. The North Shore Animal League, excellent no-kill pets, right? One of the largest. You can go on there, read this article, especially in the summer. You want to keep your pets safe from excessive pain. Remember, recognizing signs for heat stroke can be crucial for early intervention. Excessive panting, drooling, lethargy, vomiting, diarrhea, rapid heart rate, collapse or seizures. Never lock your dog inside of a car. Gets too hot. Great article to go on there and read. You're looking to adopt. Go on there. And the 3rd piece of news, should you take your dog to a dog park? Go to the American Kennel Club and you'll find a great article. This is by AKC staff. January 11th, 2025 is a 5-minute read. And after reading the article, you make a decision. Whether you want to still take your dog out. Listen, in the end, you want to analyze the environment, analyze the park, make sure every dog pet parent is following the rules, park etiquette, and you should be fine. If they're not, you have every right to say something. Every right to say something you have. All right, let's just share this quick. If you go to hlcpets.com, you click on the Amazon banner, you have Blue Buffalo. Feeding your pet like family starts here.
The bond you have with your dog starts the day you bring your puppy home. It did for us with Blue.
And boy, did he become a family member. Whatever you were doing, he'd be there.
It was when he got sick, we decided to go into the pet food business and start Blue Buffalo.
We knew we wanted to start with real meat, whole grains, and fruits and vegetables, ingredients that you'd want to feed your family member.
Being pet parents ourselves, our dogs and cats deserve the best.
And that's what Blue Buffalo is. Blue loved his Blue Buffalo food, and your dog will too.
I am loving it. Today we're talking about stop the spread of germs, viruses, parasites, public dog park etiquette every pet owner must follow. Stop the spread of germs, parasites, viruses. Your dog can catch all this at a public dog park. That's right. So if you don't want expensive emergency pet hospital bills, you have to be very alert, very active. And again, I'm going to be grading. I'm going to be visiting dog parks throughout New York City and giving them a grade, based on everything I'm telling you on this show. For the whole week, we're going to be talking about dog etiquette and how to avoid the common diseases that can that can hurt your pet. It can hurt your pet if you're not careful. All right. Responsible behavior makes a safer park for all. Monitor your dog's behavior and step in if play gets too rough. Don't bring aggressive or unvaccinated dogs to shared spaces. Limit visit time. If the park is overcrowded, more dogs means higher risk. Clean up after your dog, not just once, but every time. Vet-backed advice for stronger immunity. Veterinarian recommended annual wellness exams, probiotic supplements, high-quality diets that support immune health, plenty of fresh water, and rest post-play. Healthy dogs are less susceptible to infections, germs, virus, and pathogens, and more likely to bounce back if they do not get exposed. The younger your pet is, the more vulnerable they are, because just like a baby, right? A human baby, they're more vulnerable to all kinds of viruses and diseases because they're young. They haven't, built up their immune. Think of a young pup or cat, kitten, the same way. The younger they are, the more vulnerable they are. Dog parks should be a safe, joyful space where pets can play freely and owners can connect. But that can only happen when everyone commits to proper etiquette and cleanliness. By following the simple yet powerful habits in this guide, like picking up waste, avoiding shared bowls, and keeping vaccinations current, you will dramatically reduce the risk of your dog encountering harmful viruses, bacteria, and parasites. All right, it's time for another pet deal. Let's take you there. Remember, for pet deals, you can go to hlcpets.com. You're going to get everything there you need, right? Everything you need. You can even get pet toys, right? Let's go to pet toys right here. Let's see. All right, let's go here. Tough toys for dogs who play harder. What's in a Super Chewer box? You get 2 toys, themes every month, 2 bags of healthy treats, yummy all natural. Okay. Number 1, tell us about your best bud. We'll build a box that's just as unique as your pup, from allergy-friendly snacks to toys designed for their play style. Pick your pup's plan. Unbox Dog Joy every month. And let's watch this real quick.
Do you have a chomper, a thrasher, a tug-of-war champ? Cool, so do we. We're Bark, the creators of BarkBox, and this is our state-of-the-art safety lab. Here, our mission is 100% dog joy, so toys go through a lot to prove they can handle it. From itty-bitty bites to ginormous chomps, to a wild ride, and even a really big stretch. We test everything, just like real dogs would, because we care so much. Unlike kids, pups aren't currently protected by toy safety standards. But we're working with ASTM to raise the bar for the entire industry. Bark, leader of the first international safety standards for dogs.
All right, excellent. What are we talking about today? We're talking about stopping the spread of germs, parasites, viruses, public dog park etiquettes every pet owner must follow. And remember, disease prevention starts with you. Every dog parent has a responsibility, especially if you visit the dog parks, public dog parks. Every time you visit a dog park, your actions directly impact not just your dog's health, but the health of every pet and person who shares that space. When we all take hygiene and safety seriously, we build a better, healthier community for your dogs to thrive in. Be the pet parent who leads by example. Practice smart dog park etiquette, stop the spread of illnesses, and give your pup the safe, clean adventures they deserve. All right. What a great show we had today. Not this entire week, but probably next week, I'm going to start visiting parks throughout New York City, public dog parks. I am going to be giving them a grade based on everything you watch this week. This entire week, we're going to talk about dog park etiquette. We're going to talk about how to prevent germs, parasites, viruses, how to keep your pet, dog, or cat. You know, some people take their cats out to pet cafes, right? In these pet cafes, you have to be very careful also, right? They have pet cafes for cats, for dogs, and same rules, same etiquette. You know, you don't want to share bowls. You don't want to share things that can cause your pet to catch anything you don't want them to catch. Classic bowl, right? you bring with you to the dog park. Bring your own bottle of water, fill it up. Listen, your dog finished drinking water. You sure they're not going to drink again? It's okay. You want to let another dog drink, but that's it. Don't let your dog drink from it again. Take it home. You wash it. You clean it out. Then you have a collapsible bowl. This is a collapsible bowl. This comes in many colors. Very light. You can bring with you. Even has a clip. You can attach it to the leash at the the end of the leash, dog leash. You have the poop bags attached. You can attach this also back there. Again, doesn't weigh anything. It's collapsible. He thinks he's gonna eat from this bowl. You're not gonna eat. Yeah, there's no food in here. I am sorry. There's no food in there. All right, but you can get this in any local pet store, neighborhood pet store, Amazon. Doesn't cost much. Probably can get them in sets with different colors, hand them out to dog park, Okay. Stop the spread of germs, parasites. Public dog park etiquette every pet owner must follow. And it's time for Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. My 1 minute beef is going to be with pet parents, pet lovers. Listen, it's your responsibility. You go to the dog park, you have to have the dog parent etiquette, the etiquette where you make sure that you're following the rules. You have your dog on the leash until you bring them in. You pick up the dog poop right away. Don't leave it there so dogs can step on it and spread it around. This is the fastest way to cause all kinds of worm diseases. Bringing your own collapsible bowl, doesn't cost much, right? You also have the classic bowl, But as a dog parent, yes, you don't want to be a pooper where you're so careful and you avoid making friends. But at the same time, listen, that's your child, that's your daughter, your son. This is Bob. I consider him. Bob is a boy, my son. And just like my human son, I love him and I don't want him to get sick. I have Charlie, right? He's 1 year old. I don't want him to get sick. I am going to treat him like if he's a human boy, right? And I'm going to be very attentive, very careful, very active. So I'm going to follow park etiquette, park rules. I'm also going to follow rules, right? Where if I see a bowl of water like this and there's like floating different colors of Angie or green mold on top. If I'm not gonna drink for it, I'm not gonna let my dog drink for it. If it looks shady, I'm not gonna drink from it. I'm not gonna let my dog drink from it. If I see all kinds of dogs drinking from it, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let my dog drink from it. These are the things, rules you have to follow. Otherwise, you're gonna have a very expensive pet bill. And that's Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. All right. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show today. What a great show, The show is educational. It's all about making sure that you're saving money. You're saving, bills that you don't want. Nobody here wants a pet bill. They're not $90 now. They're like $500 and up. So that's what we want to avoid. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Support the Pets Rule Show. Like and smash the subscribe button. Visit hlcpets.com for pet deals. Pets Rule at hlcpets.com. Send me your questions, your emails. You want to be on the show. Pets Rule at hlcpets.com. Call me 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1-800-213-0988. You have questions, I have answers. $1.99 per minute fee. Snap, share, win, enter your best pet pictures, videos for a chance to win cash prizes. Email pictures, videos to petsrule at hlcpets.com. If you're watching live, you can win a $10 Amazon gift card. Winners will be announced live on the show. Anybody watching live, you won. You must be a Pets Rule Show subscriber and be watching the episode live to enjoy your free $10 which I will email your Amazon gift card. You can enjoy for Prime Day, July 8th through the 11th. They have great pet deals you can enjoy. Send me an email at hlcpets.com. This is the email, petsrule@hlcpets.com with your email. And if you have a pet, give me your pet's name. Send me a short video. You can win cash prizes. petsrule@hlcpets.com. And thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned for the rest of the week on how to prevent germs, viruses, pathogens, all kinds of diseases you don't want your pet to get at public dog parks. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow, 7:38 p.m. Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover.